What's up? How you been? I've missed you. Okay. So, if you're wondering, this is what my natural hair looks like. This isn't straightened. It's just normal. Got out of the shower like an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half. So, this is what my hair normally looks like without straightening it. Yeah, I know. Awful. Ugh. But I wanted to give a big shout out to my best friend in the whole world. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Because she's decided to shave her whole head, like she'll be bald on Thursday. She decided to shave her whole head, and she's going to donate all of her hair for cancer wigs. And I am so proud of her, because it takes a real strong woman to be able to do that. And I'm invited. I get to go to the barbershop with her. So I get to watch her have her hair cut. I'm so excited and I'm proud for her. I'm not sure how it's going to go down at my school because, let's face it, my school's filled with jerks. Like, there are a lot of mean people at my school. But I'm going to be there to defend her from those bullies because they wouldn't even have the guts to shave their head. I mean, nobody wants my hair. I mean, look at that. It's just... I would do it if it weren't for the fact that I get bullied enough as it is from my epilepsy, and just to add on to that, I don't know how bad it would, antagonize my anxiety, and if it breaks me, that would be the worst, but I am thinking about it. I am. I'd like to go through this fight with her. But I'm so, so proud of her. She's brave and she's strong. She's so smart. I love you to itsy bitsy pieces. What else has happened? I wanted to bring awareness to mental awareness because I know it was last week. Last week was Mental Awareness Week. And I wanted to bring awareness to everybody who thinks it's okay to say mean things about other people because they have a mental disability. I know I got made fun of a lot last week because I have epilepsy, I have anxiety, I have serious panic attacks, and my brain, I have pseudo-seizures now. For all of you who don't know what those are, pseudo-seizures are when you, hold on, I'll just explain it to you from the beginning. So for epilepsy, it's like in America, I'm from Canada, but in America, it's like 1 in 5 people will get epilepsy. And that's actually a really, really small percentage. And, but the people with pseudo-seizures, it's like next to nobody has them. Like, it's very rare that you will find somebody who actually has pseudo-seizures. But what's even more rare, to the rarest, it's almost impossible to find these people. To find someone who has epilepsy and pseudo-seizures. You're looking at one. Just kidding. But you are looking at one. I have both. But when I have my pseudo-seizures, my body has no idea how to relieve stress. So, when I get stressed out, you have no idea what could happen. Here, I'm going to name a list of what happens to me. I could not be able to speak. I've gone 6 hours without being able to speak. Do you know how many things I need to say? Sometimes I can't hear. I've gone a very long time, which is also I've gone up to 6 hours as well, not being able to hear. Can't move. That was a big one. In my mind, I can feel it. Like, I know. It's like I'm there, but I'm not. I can't speak, can't hear. But I know I'm there, but I can't move. It's like I'm in a box that is the exact size of me. And I'm 5'7.5". But I can't move a muscle. And I can't speak, and it's awful. What else? Oh, I collapse. I get paralyzed from the waist down, and I can't move. I can't get up. Like, I can't stand. I've had two of my friends, I've had to put my arm over their shoulders, and one of them, he's taller than the other one. They're both guys. One of them shorter than the other one, but I've had to put my arms around their shoulders, and my feet just drag along the floor, and they just have to drag me down the hallway. It's really, really funny to watch. Sometimes I can't control my movements, so I could be sitting there and all of a sudden my hand could just go. And I wouldn't even know. People are just like, what the heck was that for? And I'm like, what was what for? They're like, your hand just like jerked and it hit me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Like, it's just like that, like, just swift, or maybe I'll just go. Or I'll go. And I wouldn't even know. Like, it's just something I'm completely oblivious to. My foot could just go. Or, wait, hold on. I wouldn't know that. Somebody'd have to tell me. Like, it's awful. And I know I say that I'm like super, super strong about it, but I'm really not. I just put up like this protective barrier, and everybody's always like, I can't believe how you go through this. Like, I have no idea how you go through it. I don't get it. I would have broken down such a long time ago. I wouldn't have even been able to make it through this. How are you doing this? I honestly don't even know how I'm making it through this. Like, it's so hard on me to have all my school projects due. Then I have doctor's appointments. I have the pseudo seizures in general. I have my epilepsy. I have to remember to take my pills. And one thing about epilepsy that I really, really hate, it takes my memory. And it's awful. I won't remember things that I really want to remember. That's why I take photos. I take lots of photos. People always say, oh, you shouldn't take too many selfies, like, that's bad. And I get that. Don't take too many selfies, especially for people who are, like, full of themselves and are always like, oh my gosh, look at my selfie. And I'm over here like, yeah, it's great. Stop taking selfies. And they're over here like, oh my gosh, look at this one. I look so awesome. I'm over here like, yeah, just stop taking selfies. But I get this a lot. Like, you've got to stop taking selfies. Yes, that's what I meant to say. You've got to stop taking selfies. Like, you're gonna get so full of yourself. Don't judge me. You have no idea what goes on in my personal life. I take those selfies so that if I forget something, I can look back on it and hopefully won't forget. And it's hard. It really is. I knew I wanted something really bad for Christmas, and I said it to a friend of mine on Halloween, and we went to another house, and I'd completely forgotten. Like, I still don't know what I said. I don't remember, and it's awful. Oh, yeah, if you're looking at, like, I have eyeliner on, didn't come off very well, and I have my mascara on, Didn't come off very well either in the shower. That's from last night. I went to the Christmas parade, and my crush gave me a candy cane. He completely ran away from his float and gave me a candy cane, so I feel pretty special. Anyway, I think that's about it for this week's video. As I always say, if you ever need anybody to talk to, anybody, if it's about anything, might not even have to do with anything that I talk to you guys about. You could just want to talk to me about something that's going on in your life and you think I could help. I'm very good at this kind of stuff. I don't know why, I'm just really, really good at it. I can try to help you the best that I can, and I just want you guys to know that you are never alone. Never. I'm here for you, and not even if, I'm always going to be there for you. You can just leave something in the comments. You can make it private so that I can only see it. And I'm always here. I will always answer your guys' questions, and I will always respect what you guys have to say. I'm somebody who's not going to judge. I love every single one of you. That's a wrap.